Something is happening. The groups they basically organized the attack on the Capitol building on January the 6th are getting charged with sedition, and this is like 20-year jail time. So that ain't nothing to play with. Let's say if you get half, you get 10. Um, Kevin McCarter was asked to come in front of the committee, and he refused. He refused to do that. So what is it that I'm gathering out of all this? Well, what I see is the following. This is the data that I'm looking at. I don't know if it's correct. I don't know if I don't making anything. Normally, I don't make anything, any things of what I said, but this is what I am analyzing. So I want to put this up there so you can see my analysis, and maybe you can correct me if I'm erroneous. And how you look at it, how you look these events, that they are happening in the United States of America. What I see is two groups. The one, they are organized as white color code, or white American English. That is what I call, and this is the population. Remember, there is two groups. The population, the primitive population, they actually believe that they are intelligent, but they are not. They are primitive. And the controllers of these primitive people. The controllers are the one in governing the United States of America. Mr. Trump, Mitch McConnell, Mr. Kevin McCarter, Ted Cruz, and all these people. These controllers of these governing officials, remember, are selected by private parties, private political parties to become private political party leaders. They must have the population conditioned to follow them. How they follow them, or how they condition the population, is utilizing the information technologies. So basically, they are paying the information technologies to control the population's mind, to make them white American English and to follow. Who are these people's leaders of information technologies? The Sean Hannity's and the NPR guys and the BBC London and Fox News and all these people. So as you see, they have the controllers on one side controlling the information, and the primitive on the other side. Now, the primitive are conditioned not to defend the United States of America. No, they are conditioned to defend white American English. Some creation in their mind. A condition reflects. Now, when the institutions of the United States of America now no control, but these people start prosecuting the primitive guys because they are easy to attack, then the governors or the people who govern, they're going to go for the little people first. The problem is that the little people are controlled by the big guys. And these little people are going to start talking like cockatoos. They are going to tell everybody, hey, listen, this attack on the Capitol building to stop the counting by the Electoral College of the election, everybody knew about it, and it was real. It was for real. It was created to destroy the election of 2021. It was a coup d'etat. So now, what is going to happen, in my opinion? Because it's so many of the leaders of the United States of America involved in this at the highest level. senator like Ted Cruz, senators Mitch McConnell, representative like Kevin McCarthy, and all these other people. Also, the leaders in the information technologies are involved in this too. Remember, these white American English are controlling our information in the United States of America from England. All these people, they need an avenue to survive, because we are looking at this, what is happening. And I think what is going to happen is like Mr. Kevin McCarthy have done. He's going to retrieve and he's going to say, no, this is not my problem. But let's throw somebody under the bus. We must do this. And I think it's going to be Trump. Because when the masses are going to jail, and now Trump is going to start backing out himself, because now he has to protect himself, and start saying things like the vaccines are good. People are going to see this. We are going to jail for 20 years, and now you are throwing us under the bus. So the group, remember, this is like monkeys. These guys are in monkey high school. This is how they are operating. It's like a monkey troop. The group will unite against the strong to destroy the strong, because by themselves they are zeros. They are afraid. And that is what is happening. These people are going to have a scapegoat, and that is going to be Mr. Trump. And you see now Mr. Ted Cruz doing the same. He's backing out. He's telling everybody, those who attack the police are terrorists. They are terrorists. But he was the first one who given the speech, right, with Trump. Now he have to do that to survive, because somehow in his mind, somebody have put in his head that he has to be a white American English to survive in Texas. But that is not so. That is absolutely incorrect. And that is what is going to end up happening. The Ted Cruz, Mr. Trump, Mr. McCarthy, the chief of staff, and all these organization leaders, they are going to be prosecuted. And I don't know if they can be convicted or not, but it's going to be something along those lines. I think when all this Trump fiasco began, he was saying, let's throw Hillary Clinton in jail. These people, they have not forgotten. They have not forgotten. So I say highly likely Mr. Trump is going to end up in prison. Not only Trump, his family too. They're going to go after his family. They are not going to have mercy with this guy. They are not going to have mercy with this white American English. They are destroying our country. And these are not, how can I say? These are not, what is happening is not started by our leadership. Is being put in place by the rank and file of our institution. Basically, our institutions are protecting the United States of America Constitution from our private political parties. Because remember, the United States of America is governed like a baseball team. You know, I mean, it's no different than that. It's no difference in between a baseball team named, I don't know, the Brave in Atlanta, Georgia, than a grand old party. They are private clubs. And now our institutions are protecting us like we should. So make sure that you do something about it. Make sure that your job is now figure out who to send to represent our communities to Washington, D.C., the District of Columbia. We need good representative. We need representative that represent our people, the United States of America, what we have today. Our nationals are no longer conditioned white American English in their majority. Now the majority is conditioned black, brown, African, Asian, Latin, Latinxes, Hispanical, and all this crazy creation. Those fragments are a lot larger than that singularity of white American English. So let's send people to represent us as a United States of America nationality. Let's create a nationality, and let's send people to Washington to create that singularity. To tell the world, we fought a war of independence from England. We are no English. We are Iberians. Our symbols say it. We need to become a singularity, a United States of America, the entire continent. That is why they fought so hard from 1775 to 1784, and the Europeans signed a treaty to create the United States of America. Remember, the United States of America was created by the Europeans to keep the English out. So now we need to represent that. We need to keep the Europeans out of the American continent and create something that will stabilize the planet. And we can do it. We can do this. But we cannot do this defending colors. We cannot do this defending private political parties. No, we need to have our baseball team, create a good baseball team, and go out there and be world champions. That is what we need. The United States of America needs to be world champions. Right now we have this problem in Russia. Why are we attacking Russia? The Russians haven't done nothing to us. The opposite, they are Christians. The Russians are what balance Asia and Europe. They are in the middle. They never have attacked anybody in Europe. The opposite. The Russians are giving us everything that we have: aviation, chemistry. Half of the population in the United States of America are from Russia. Of course, now they are conditioned to become white American English, but we need to change that. When the Russians show up in Havana with missiles again, with atomic missiles, when they show up in Venezuela with atomic missiles, hey, listen, it's not going to be the same as the 1960s that we put pressure on the Russians. No, it's not going to be that way. We are going to be a screw. What we need to do, we need to change the world. We need to change the world, and that is what is happening. Trump is going to be thrown under the bus. No doubt in my mind. If the judicial system works like it should, all these people who attack the United States of America, try to overthrow the government, should be prosecuted, should be convicted, and then we must recondition them, because we cannot fight our own. We must recondition them. I don't know if it can be done, but I think that is the way we should go. So tell everyone, we must recondition ourselves. Stop being crappy white American English and ABC and CBS and all these people repeating. These people repeating are our enemies. We need to recondition them. Hey, listen, you are not our enemies. We are not your enemy. So don't call me names, because you are nothing but a Jew that came escaping tyranny from Europe, and now you are here becoming white American English, trying to oppress me. And I am a Roman. And let me tell you, don't mess with the Romans, because you are going to be thrown under the bus. No difference than Mr. Trump. So analyze what I'm just saying. Remember, I am the United States of America. How I think is how millions think. Analyze that. Yes, I can guarantee you that Ted Cruz daddy, a Cuban, thinks just the same as me, even if he has accepted that he is some kind of evangelical. On the end, he knows that he's a Roman and he's a Nevadian. And he's the father of my senator. Saludos.